If your digital products aren't selling, it's probably because you're making one of these 5 mistakes. Hey, I'm Desiree, and I help you make money online by using simple digital products. This is the number one mistake. You are making products that you want. You're making this about you and not your audience. You made your product, or you're making this product about you and not what your audience wants. The thing about pain points, and the pain point is a problem that already exists. We're not here to recreate the wheel. There's so many problems that already exist in this world. Stop trying to create a new problem, or stop trying to put your own problems in it. There are problems out here that people are actively looking to solve. So you need to locate those pain points. You need to find the problems that people are already looking for. And you can use AI, you can use your own research, right? You can just come on the internet and see what people are looking to solve, but you can also use AI to help you. So you need to stop making products that nobody is asking for. Nobody's looking to solve that problem. For that ebook that you made, if you made an ebook talking about something and you're just having trouble selling it, right? You're having trouble finding people that are saying, hey, this is something I've been looking for. Maybe you're making a product that nobody wants. So you need to make sure you are making products that people need. And this is where pain points are very important. You need to make sure you know your audience. You need to understand their problems. That's it. Just like any other brand. Let me give you an example. For instance, toilet paper. You got different kinds of toilet paper. Why are there different kinds of toilet paper? Because Scotch makes thin toilet paper and Charmin makes fluffy toilet paper. So I'm pretty sure when Scott came out with their toilet paper, there were a lot of people that were like, I wish this toilet paper was softer. It cuts me a little bit. I don't like it. Charmin understood that, hey, some people don't like toilet paper that's very thin and very hard. People want soft toilet paper. Let's make them some soft toilet paper. Did they go create a whole new paper? No, they just made toilet paper that was a little bit softer. So that's a silly example, but it's just the same concept, you guys. These problems already exist. Locate them, solve it with a digital product. We're not here to recreate the wheel. Don't make products that you think will help people. You need to make products that people need. They're looking for it. And sometimes, when we think about making digital products, we think about the aesthetics, the cuteness. The main thing with the digital products is the pain points. That's it. It doesn't have to be aesthetically pleasing. It could be the ugliest digital product out there. But if it's solving problems for people, I can guarantee you people are going to buy it. So your first digital product shouldn't take 2 months to make. It shouldn't take a long time to make. You are overthinking your product. If you watch my previous video of how I made $10,000 in 30 days, I explained about how I made that $10,000 off of a product that I didn't even create. If you're gonna make a product, it shouldn't even take you that long to make a product. Start small. A guide, a checklist, a planner, a template. It doesn't have to be something super complicated. There are a lot of people out here looking for those small things. Okay, so don't overcomplicate or overthink your product. In worst case, if you really don't want to make the product, if you don't want to spend that time thinking about the product, you can go buy a master resale right product and resell that product. And that can get you jump started in your digital product business. You'll be able to kind of use that as a testing phase to know how to understand a digital product and how to actually sell it. Sometimes people just need to get their feet a little bit wet before they actually go create their own thing. So that could be a way to get you into it. But if you're going to create your own digital product, stop overthinking it. Stop it and stop overcomplicating it. Also, one part about overcomplicating your product as well is having too many products and too many offers. Focus on one product, 1 to 3 products, I'd say. 1 to 3 products. You can have a low ticket, mid ticket, high ticket product. Focus on those that are in the same realm. I promise you, you won't go wrong. Sometimes people feel like they need 50, 100 products to get started. They need to make sure they're solving all these problems. Guess what? You're confusing not only yourself, but your customer. You are overcomplicating it for customers. Just like any other customer, you are a customer yourself. When you go into a grocery store, when you go into a store, you want to see things organized and placed in their aisles. You want to be able to read the words in the aisle that clearly tell you that this product is down here. If you get confused and you don't know where to go and you can't find nothing, guess what you're going to do? You're going to leave and go to another store, right? It's too complicated. Stop overcomplicating it. You can't post one time and expect sales. You have to talk about your new product like it's your personality. You have to be consistent. You have to be excited. You have to be confident. Okay? You can't just talk about your product one time and just never ever again. Think about it like this as well. Major corporations pay so much for marketing. You have major brands that still pay to be in commercials, on billboards, on TikTok, on YouTube. They are paying to promote their brand like crazy. So you mean to tell me you have a major brand that is spending time and money constantly promoting their products, and here you are, a person with your own brand, and you won't promote your product every day? How do you think you're going to make sales? So you can't post one time and expect sales. If you're going to be posting short form content, you need to be posting daily or at least a few days a week. You need to have a consistent schedule. For me personally, I went live every day. That's how I promoted my product. That's the quickest way you can connect with your audience and promote your product at the same time. You need to understand your product and your price point as well as your audience. That is why I recommend that you have 1 to 3 products. That way you can be targeting everyone in your audience. Maybe you can have a low ticket $10 ebook, a mid ticket $100 course, and a high ticket coaching or whatever you feel like is good for the high ticket. But you don't want to price yourself too low. You don't want to cheat yourself. If you know your product, you should charge what you feel that you should charge for your product. And one thing that I will say is whatever you feel that your product is worth, somebody will pay it. If you feel that it's worth $20, they're going to pay 20. If you feel that it's worth 50, they're going to pay 50. If you feel it's worth 500, they're going to pay 500. So you need to understand your product and how to price it. And also, like I said, I recommend you having multiple price points because you may have a customer that maybe is not a beginner. So they don't want to buy your $20 ebook. They're not there. So they may need that $500 product that shows them more in depth because they already have the business. They already have the things that they need. Now they need to know how to scale. But then you're going to have beginners that I don't know nothing. Oh, here's the $20 ebook that shows you the first few steps that you can take right now to get it started. Okay, so having multiple price points and also not pricing too low, but also not pricing too high. Especially if you're going to have one product, you need to make sure you are finding that right price point. Do not compare yourself to other creators. It needs to be based off of your product and what you feel that it's worth. Whatever you charge, people will pay. People complain about the prices of goods every single day, but they still go out and pay it. Okay? You need to make your product easy to buy. Click the link. There's 1 to 3 products in your store. Checkout done. Making it too complicated, you need to, go here and then it takes you there. And then once you get to checkout, you got to answer this question. And then you're going to do this. And no, you need to make sure that your product is easy to buy. If there's any complications that get in the way of someone purchasing your product, you may lose a conversion. And the thing that I love about digital products is once it's purchased, if you are using the right platform to host your digital products like Beacons, Stand, PayHip, you have all kinds of digital products. You have all kinds of platforms to sell your digital products on. If you are using a platform like that, they typically make it pretty easy. So you want to make sure your store doesn't confuse people. Like I said, when I said mistake number 3 about your visibility and promotion, having too many products can complicate things for your audience. It will confuse things for your audience. So if they go to your store and you have 15 products on there, you have 10 different products on there, they're not going to know what to buy. Or they may see another product, they're like, ooh, well, I want that, but I don't know if I want this or that. And they may not have the money for both. So then they're like, you know what, just forget it. So you're complicating things by confusing your audience. So that is why it's important to make sure you understand how many offers you have and make it easy for your customer to get to those offers. Okay. So if you're on TikTok, make sure you have that link in the bio. If you're on YouTube, right, a lot of people watch YouTube on TV. So you need to make sure you have the QR code on the screen so that people can scan the code. Most people aren't going to the description box because they're not watching it on their phone or tablet, they're watching it on TV. So you need to understand the different things about each platform in order to make it easier for your customer to get to your store. Because the harder it is for them to get there, the less that they will buy. Digital products aren't hard, but the mindsets around them is. Fix these 5 mistakes and your sales will change fast. I can promise you, okay? So follow for more digital product breakdowns that actually make sense.
No, I'm not a gatekeeper. So if you would like to join my exclusive community, Gem Millionaires Club, you would get 24-hour access to multiple modules that teach you multiple different businesses that are taught by experts. You would also get access to our digital product vault, weekly classes, as well as a community of other like minded people that are sharing their wins, and also you can go to for advice and help. So if you would like to join my community, you can scan the QR code on the screen, or you can also check the link in the description box. To join this community, you do have to pay a one-time access fee, and then it is a $20 monthly fee. It is master resale right. If you use the code MINDSET, you will save 50% off today.